In 2021, I made $33,712.89 in profit from the crypto markets. I used 3 trading strategies and I'm on track to do even better next bull run. Crypto is the most difficult asset to make money from, but it provides the most opportunity with the least amount of money needed to make a good chunk of cash. If you're trying to make it here, you're welcome to learn from my experience. But this solid year of gains came at a cost. Yes, I had to pay a lot in taxes, America, but I'm really referring to the mistakes I made along the way. Like that time I lost over 12,000 Cardano. I'm dead inside. Long story short, I sent crypto to the wrong wallet. That might have taken most people completely out of the crypto game because crypto is just one big scam. I know firsthand it's true. You can lose money in this space, so don't take this as financial advice. But it's also true you can't benefit from crypto if you're not in it to begin with. This is where you get to opt out. YouTube loves it when you click and watch the video all the way through. It helps this channel grow. So for me to tell you, you might want to click away because you can win outside of crypto, that should be a huge indicator. You are more likely to lose in this space. This video is an attempt at helping you increase your odds of success, but please take the warning. No one, including myself, can guarantee you anything. Hey, you're still here. Thanks. Have a digital cookie. Sure, you can't eat it, but this one won't track your browsing history for ads. I had 814 transactions from 2017 to 2022, and there are even more from 2023, 2024, and 2025. The format for this video is going to be trading strategy, examples of what worked, examples of what didn't work. We're going to do that 3 times. Then we'll go over main takeaways that anyone can use to maximize success based on those strategies. And finally, I'll share with you what I'm planning on doing for the foreseeable future, because what I learned is that I could have made way more money, and I'm not in crypto for less. If I'm willing to take max risk and lose it all, I should also be willing to do what's necessary to get it all as well. Hi, I'm Raj. On this channel, we talk about money, and if I'm going to expose my crypto cheeks on the internet that have been spanked red by multiple bear markets, scams, greed, user error, and a hostile SEC administration, the least you could do is type aloe vera in the comment section. Don't make it weird. Actually, send this to your friends. Let's make it super weird. Method 1, short-term trading. This means buying crypto and selling it for either another crypto or selling for cash within 1 year. So where this worked best for me was during the 2021 bull run. I traded Matic, profit of 3,600. I traded Omi, up about 2,000. I traded SHIB, 5,700 in gains. Now the flip side, Litecoin down 2,000, Sphere down 1,400, Time down 700. Fun fact, I bought that frog with the crown to remind myself not to take too many risks in crypto because the mascot for Time was a frog. It's a whole thing. All these losses I just showed you, that was from me getting cocky and taking too much risk in the markets. Method 2, spot buys or long-term holding. This means buying when I have the cash, throwing it all in a position and just letting it ride for at least a year. In 2020, during the COVID dip, I didn't time the exact bottom, but I did manage to pick up a ton of Cardano for insanely cheap. I was able to make a $1,500 profit. Long-term capital gains, by the way, because I held for more than a year. And that was with me losing that 12,000 Cardano I mentioned earlier. So I lost a good chunk of my bag, but I still did insanely well. I did the same thing with Bitcoin and Ethereum at the time. But let's not get carried away here. Not every coin runs in a bull market. I had a long-term position in a coin called Sia Coin. Never broke all-time highs in 2021, has not gotten close to those levels in early 2025. Deep Brain Chain, Gen Z would say this project is cooked, it's burnt, it's past done. Filecoin hasn't done much since 2021. These are basically total loss positions, 99 to 100% of the value. The money I put into them is gone. I know we went over a lot already, don't worry. In the main takeaways portion, we're gonna break down all of this so it's super easy to understand what it all means. Method 3, dollar cost averaging. That means buying a little bit every day. Doesn't matter what the price is, what the president just tweeted, or what the stock market is doing. So I recently started buying Bitcoin every day. I'm making videos to document that process, and we're approaching 500 days straight of buying Bitcoin. With the market volatility, I'm up somewhere around 25 to 35% on any given day for the moment. As far as what didn't work with this method, I don't have examples of that. I only recently started dollar cost averaging. I did buy Ethereum and Doge regularly for a while. I sold those positions to lock in a W, but that's where we're at for now. All right, so main takeaways. These are observations of what I just showed you. From my short-term trades, the biggest gainers were all coins that at the time had some attention and hype. The SHIB trade was specifically during a bull market when it got listed on Coinbase and I was in and out in just a few days. Matic was a hot coin at the time, and Omi was getting some traction because of its ties to NFTs and real-world intellectual property. For all of them, I just rode the trend, caught the wave of attention, and for my losers, I did the same thing, but I caught the wave too late. Litecoin was making a comeback, thought it would bounce up, it didn't, and with Sphere and Time, without a boring history lesson, season. They were promising high yields that were not sustainable. I caught them too late and lost money. Don't get me wrong, I knew they were high risk. I was playing crypto hot potato and I got stuck holding the potato. So my short-term trades were overall profitable, but not predictable, and it was not easy. Researching these coins, finding hype and trends, filtering out all the noise, it was exhausting. For my long-term spot buys, this is where I made most of my money. But that was because I bought the coins during a deep crash and I diversified my holdings. Most of the profit came from Cardano, but Ethereum and Bitcoin still did well. Some of my other picks did not do well. Total loss. So the takeaway here is that it's very hard to pick all the winners all the time. Buying in a deep, broad market crash can be profitable, but it takes way more time to see a return, and that also means it allows for more time for the market to dip even more, or the project could implode in that time. Most of the profit came from 1 or 2 picks. So buying low when nobody wants to touch crypto, holding and diversifying worked really well for me overall despite the losses. And I want to emphasize buying and holding. I lost out on a lot of profit because I was trying to stake part of my Cardano, and I do admit it was my own fault. Staking can be done properly and is much safer and easier now, but it's still a fair warning. And for dollar cost averaging, I have the least amount of data for this strategy, but I will say easiest of the 3 methods I've used. I just set and forget. It's not something I really think about, and it leverages crypto, my own money, and time to generate a result, which has been working out so far. So with all this information out in the open, my plans are to 1, cut back or completely eliminate short-term trading. The risk of loss is very high. It's very expensive from a tax perspective, which offsets most of my gains anyway. Number 2, dollar cost average into high quality projects. Yes, they could go to 0, but that is the risk we take when we're in any crypto. And 3, with cash on hand, if I see a broad market dip, that's when I'll consider buying in bulk, so long as the fundamentals of the market and the crypto I'm looking at have not changed. This is easier mentally, will likely be more profitable in the long run, and makes my taxes way easier with less transactions across multiple wallets and chains to manage. If you want a good crypto tax software, check out cointracker.io, link in the description. So we went over the 3 methods I use to trade crypto: success and failures, key takeaways we can use to be more successful in the future. Now that you've seen my crypto cheeks, you have a choice. You can choose to watch Tate McRae, or you can take some time to learn about XRP. Can it flip Ethereum? Is it a scam? How much is a good amount to hold? Does market cap matter? Or Tate McRae. Lock in, bro. This is a test. You don't need more cheeks. You need information from someone who's been locked into XRP for 7 years. Link in the description if you're on mobile.